What is up with the YouTube? It's Coffee. Back at it, man. We got a whole lot of news going down, man. Erick Sermon, E-Dub, ATL, MILK74 getting at someone about their preferences or whatever you want to call it. We got to be careful with that one, man. And then 50 Cent dissing Omari Hardwick. I'm a bit confused by that one. Hit the comments, everyone. We got to get right to it. But kicking it off, you guys see in the news, but this is what I'm talking about, Erick Sermon. And we just got to say real quick, what a legendary MC, producer, just icon of hip hop that E-Dub, the green-eyed bandit Erick Sermon is, man. Like Def Squad, what was his squad something else? I can't remember. Def Squad with Keith Murray, Redman. Of course, epmd, Erick and Parrish making dollars. A lot of really dope beats that he's been behind. He produced the 4-3-2-1 beat. I mean, Erick Sermon is just the truth. I like coming up so like for me personally, listening to hip hop, so much of what I was hearing he was involved in so many ways, and I was just always like, yo, this dude is the truth, man. You know, and I'm not saying he don't get his flowers. He's gotten them, but at the same time, he just don't get them enough. If you ask me, comment and let me know if you agree. What you see here, he's saying R.I.P. to this dude Cheese from Atlanta, and he was saying, yo, like I still can't believe this. You are the ATL, you are Atlanta, and as we know nowadays, Atlanta is such a big, place when it comes to hip hop. A lot of people are calling Atlanta Black Hollywood, or just like you got to go to the A to make it in many ways when it comes to hip hop. And a lot of people used to look at New York that way, but like Atlanta's just popping. There's a lot of stuff going on there, and you see, there was people in the comments like, was this Peter Guns? And people were like saying, yo, that ain't Peter Guns, what's wrong with you? But then other cats was like, yo, that kind of looks like Peter Guns. But you see someone took the time to break it down and say that Erick Sermon was in the A way back, before Atlanta. Like obviously Jermaine Dupri and other individuals coming out of the A from years dating back. It's not like Atlanta, again, it just wasn't what it is today. But we're saying like predating a lot of that stuff back when epmd broke up, which what a story that is. I got to maybe do a video just on that alone, man. It's crazy. Like E-Dub and Parrish really went through it. I'll just put that there and leave it there, and if you follow that story, you could comment about it or whatever. But dude was just saying like that he was out there way back then making a lot of connections and meeting people, and like that this Cheese individual was someone that just knew everyone and linked up with Erick Sermon early on, and like he knew everyone in that. Like if you were anyone in Atlanta, that you would know this guy, you know what I mean? So comment with your thoughts about that, about Erick Sermon, all that. Then we gotta get to this 50 Cent ish right here.
I ain't one of the songs, so I'm asking for them.
I know that y'all don't, you have to ask me. Sometimes I'm like, damn, is Courtney fielding these questions today? Is are the execs and the stars, or is Curtis fielding these questions? And for real, I feel like it's just me fielding these questions because I'm with y'all in this sense. I'm with you in the sense that the way the story was sold and told to me is not befitting of the way it ended, guys. So y'all have every right to be like, it didn't end right. And because we don't honor our fans enough, and I know me, Matt, and Trey are different. We honor y'all. We honor our fans, man. We often forget that the fans are being sold and told a story that has a genesis, and that it has to end the way that it was.
All right, so you guys hear that? Omari Hardwick like saying the fans got did dirty when they're at this convention or whatever it is, where you can ask questions and and he's like, the fans, like, I can get ished on or whatever. And you know, like there's so many shows out there over the years that the way they end, you know what I mean? Like it's so rare that a show gets the ending. I mean, you can't please everyone, and I don't know, and you can't give all the fans what they want, because not all the fans want the same thing. But when it came to Power, a lot of the fans felt the way that Ghost died was just like what the fuck is this? Comment if you're a fan of Power, if you still fuck with it. Obviously the Power universe has spun off and told many different stories, many different books. You got Tommy's story, you got Kanan, like the stories go on and on. Let me know if you flucked with it, if you still do, if you've liked all the stories, if you've lost interest at this point. Like, you know, let's talk about it all. But particularly with the death of Ghost, you know, Omari is basically saying like, we were sold a dream, we were lied to. And he kind of, it's interesting because you see 50 Cent is saying this dude is a strange bird. The fuck is he talking about? I never done nothing but look out for him. If he needed something, I gave it to him. I understand now that it didn't matter at all. And it's interesting because when you hear him saying like, I don't know if Stars is filtering the questions or whatever the language he used, or Curtis. He didn't even call him Fifth, neither. He called him Curtis, right? But it sounded like he's almost throwing 50 Cent in with the network. Like, you're not one of the guys, you're one of the corporate individuals or whatever, you know what I mean? And 50 Cent is acting perplexed by this. Like, what are you talking about? I looked out for you. I don't know, man. It's interesting to see this though. What do you guys think about it? And you know, some people you see are saying, I'd like to hear more context behind this. You know, because that's what's so crazy with the internet clips. Y'all know how it goes, man. They get chopped up and stuff like that. But this is coming right from Fifth, someone who's involved right with the show, someone who at times went to war with the network. And I don't know. He's not happy hearing this. But what do you think about it? And last, this is that crazy clip I was talking about, y'all.
Sexual relations before, correct?
I'm just saying, we here to keep it real, raw, and uncut.
Oh, child.
Okay, so y'all had sex before.
Years ago.
Okay, cool. Was this before or after she cut the off? When she had it off? Okay, so do you identify yourself as bisexual or homosexual, or do you feel straight?
I'm straight, bro. I do too many straight things. I'm always gonna be straight.
Right.
Let me say that on camera. It do fuck with me though.
Cause you know, like, damn, I really fucked a man,
Like,
low key.
goddamn, on the low, like. It was but it's already said and done.
Okay, so
And all day gay or bisexual man.
So ain't none of that.
So you
That's
from
when it
the
got
hood?
real. Yeah, I'm from the mob.
You from the mob?
Oh, you okay? To east.
So do your homies know this?
The homies know a lot.
Okay, but they still accept you, because a lot of hoods, once you do some gay shit, you get put off.
No, I ain't got put off for nothing. I ain't gay.
No DP, no nothing.
No, I ain't gay. I just got out of jail.
No, we get that, but what I'm saying is, okay, I know for a
County jail
fact,
with that.
there's been certain niggas from certain hoods who got caught fucking transgenders, and they got DP'd or put off because homosexuality, even though we know it goes on in every neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
It goes on everywhere. It's not openly accepted though in the lifestyle.
It's not, but like I said, the lifestyle I live is different. I'm not a gangbanger, bro. I'm not looking for none of that. I'm
You
about
about
to
your
get
money?
paid.
You about your
Whoa, right? We gotta be careful with this one, okay? But MILK74 is dissing to people. Milk says, ain't no way you're straight and you're running up in a lady boy cake. Pause. These people must think because DIKES are accepted in the gang culture that GAY men will be also. But it ain't going that way. I believe no fruity tart man or woman should be allowed in the gang culture. And someone too commented and said, how dude said, I just got out of jail. Someone said that didn't help bro's case at all. Like, I don't know, man. Like, obviously with the world changing and society changing and then the internet culture, bringing a lot of different worlds together with hip hop to the streets. I point that out all the time. I point that out all the time in this blogosphere ish, that we see so many different worlds collide when it comes to this internet ish, and at the same time, everyone's trying to go viral too, right? But with this, I also got to point out too, you see it's being, like Mob Piru member or Compton Piru gang members admit to, you see what it says. I don't know who this individual is. We're just reacting to this. There's someone that's saying that they're from the mob. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like if this was the case, because you heard what he was talking about. Like basically, individuals sometimes know ish is going on, and there's ish. I'm not even just saying strictly in the gang culture, just in the streets, period. Like from around like any hood, there'll be individuals that people will sometimes be rumors like, oh, that motherfucker, they be playing them backdoor bozo Diddy games, pause. And I don't know, like people feel how they feel about it or whatever. It's never fully out there or confirmed or whatever. And sometimes certain people ish is out there, and for whatever reason, like things go how they go. But in this situation, I wonder if this man just put a target on his back, right? Because they were talking about, like if it was like more or less, if it ain't put out there, you ain't gonna get put off, right? And in this sense, he just put it all the way out there. So now he could, in my opinion, I think this man could have put a target on his back. I want to know what y'all think about it. You know what I'm saying? But Milk just saying this some old fruity, tooty, diddy, backdoor bozo games that, in the gang culture, MILK74 ain't respecting. I want to know what everyone else thinks about it. And again, if you think dude just put himself in serious danger. He also said something about too, like, I ain't really a banger like that, or at the end of the clip, right? He was talking about getting money. It almost sounds like, maybe dude's not active in the streets no more like that, like he used to be when he was coming up, which is typical. Like, I can't speak specifically to the West Coast gang culture, right? Because I ain't from out that way, but I've been around the block and known cats from the streets or whatever, and people, who are hustling or scamming or robbing motherfuckers, whatever they're doing when they get a little older. Sometimes they switch it up and are trying to stay free and trying to stay alive, because if you keep whiling like you was, right, the only thing guaranteed is jails, institutions, and death, just like they say in them recovery meetings. You heard? But so maybe that's the case, that because I've heard cats from the West Coast, who are said to be certified individuals, stamped by a lot of cats, right? Like these motherfuckers are for real. Like they get older and they switch up the way they're moving. You know what I mean? They mature and they ain't outside like they used to be. And maybe that's what it sounds like is the deal with this dude. But now, I don't know. Like, I don't know if he goes back around the way like he used to or whatever. But I don't know. I think dude maybe I don't know. I think maybe he should stay up. It depends how viral this clip is going, man. It seems like it's going pretty viral. And again, I think this man could have just put himself in serious danger. So hit the comments. Let me know what you think about all these stories. Thanks for tuning in. This has been another episode of Coffee. Don't forget to sub up. Daily videos, music, news, sports, current events, life, viral videos, and much more. We talk about it all over here. Peace, and I'm out of here.